reasonable for the center of lift. Then what we need to change is the wheels. Put those behind center of mass. Gonna be a little bit floaty right now there, but okay. Do I even have a Kerbal left? I do not have a Kerbal left. That was another 120,000 mistake. Okay. Don't know if it's significant, but in the MIG in the photo it's a bit of a misleading angle. It's actually a fair bit longer proportionally. Might be relevant actually. Might be. Okay, let's just get a 50-50 Kerbal. Level 0. Oh, look at my funds there. This is like 400,000 right now. Yeah, it is a bit of a misleading angle, I guess. You see it very much from the front. Length might have to do with this. Let's see. For now, I think this might be very relevant. I want to try and see if this works. You know, I didn't even bother to remember the Kerbal's name right now. That's how little faith I have in the Kerbal jet program. Ay, ay, ay. Who are we sending to their death? Bill? Oh god, no. We're not going to send Bill to his death. We already lost Jebediah. We already lost Valentina. So this may look torturous, but it actually gets really exciting for me now. It's this sort of Darkest Dungeon type feeling where if you lose somebody, they're dead. And before I'd start something up and I'd reload and where only, okay. You know, I'd boot something up and I was like, revert to spaceplane, check if this works. Oh, it explodes, revert to spaceplane. And now every time I press that launch button, I'm just nervous I'm gonna lose another Kerbal. Okay. Let's go. Center of lift should be just behind the center of mass, which should hopefully get us better response, better control. It does not. It does not. I mean, it got off the ground, but eventually. Where, Rolly? You lucky Kerbal. Hey there, Huther. Yeah, I think we're gonna maybe need to extend this thing, make it longer, see if that helps us get better aerodynamic profile. But this is the problem with starting with Ferrum Aerospace right now, because it changes everything I know about aerodynamics. It also has swept wings, I can see. What is it again? Swept wings give you a lower profile, which work better for the aerodynamics in general. But you know what? Let's see if we can just increase its profile as well. Oh, that's a small one, of course. Mark 1 I need. Okay, so we just increase its profile here. Center of lift is still a while behind. Let's move this forward. Not that much, maybe. Let's move it forward to like here. That gets the wheels right behind the center of mass. Still has that center of lift right behind there. Let's check some of these stats. But still... Oh, hey, look at that, look at that. That's what I was trying to show you earlier. The velocity indicator. Why does it do that? Why is the velocity flip up and down? I have no idea. Okay, we already know that there's these weird instabilities that happen at Mach 1. Again, as we approach, we get into a little bit trouble. Got these stability derivatives all in the green. Let's try. Let's try this thing. Oh god. I'm also realizing it's not just 60,000, it's also 12,000 for the plane. The Kerbals are like 5 times more expensive than the plane. What time is it? Ooh. I need to make sure, because tonight I am going to a restaurant with my parents to celebrate my father's birthday. Of course I want to be there on time. Already going to the left. It's drifting to the left. This is not good news. Nope, 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 nope. Bye, Woolrory. Ah, we hardly knew you. Dear God. Time for tea? It might pretty much be time for tea. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Suddenly a little brainwave. Put that down to angle those downwards a little bit more. Oh, Huthor, you've missed quite a few deaths here today. This entire stream is explosion after explosion. Of course, I want to be there on time. Thank you for that clip. You know what? What happens if I put the center of lift like there? We knew you, but mostly only from the next of kin details you provide in your life insurance policy. Yes. We knew you, but mostly because we heard you talking on the black box. Let's see, first time we actually listened to you. 55 every time. No, I think we had 800,000 when we started, so that is 300,000 in Kerbal lives. But, nah, actually I think we had about 6 Kerbals that we killed like this. Okay. I have no idea what the mass strength multiplier is. Current wing mass is 0.03. Increases wing mass, but how about I turn them off as flaps? I have no idea what that does. Maybe I have been screwing myself. Okay, Ludi. I hope you're doing well, Ludi. Yeah, the weight is very close to the rear legs. Camcat given those pilot ejector seats. Yeah, pilot ejector seats are in the game. I haven't unlocked them yet. They're not in the game, they're in one of the mods I use. Because that's, an ejector seat is definitely what I need for these. Like, are Bungie just... I have no idea what Bungie's doing right now, Huther. You know what? Maybe I should try and find out if I can actually get... I have a bad feeling about this. 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 Nope. Darn it. At about 100 meters a second, surely you should be able to lift off already. I just don't get what's going wrong. Maybe I should actually just make... instead of spending more and more money, make a safe testing ground. Container. Didn't I see somewhere that we had an ejector seat module in a weird place? Like, you know, the back of a Volkswagen. Advanced aerodynamics. See, these are cooler bodies. Supersonic flight. There we go. For supersonic flight, we get a far better... We can actually buy supersonic flight. Holy crap. 160. We can buy the turbofan, a high-performance jet engine, an afterburner, and ejection module. Seat ejection. Add this module to any command pod. Enable a crew ejection feature for a single crew member from that pod. Parachute will auto-deploy. Crew will be ejected from the nearest available unobstructed hatch. Let's buy this. We even get high-altitude ramjet things. Ejection cover. Oh! Up to 3 crew members from that pod. So we need a hatch that is available to us to be able to eject properly. Destiny 2 PC beta restricts certain game capture? That is silly. Everybody can understand if there's bugs in a beta, and if you just let people stream it, you build up hype. Well, hello, turbofan. Again, I don't know what that is. Why does the velocity indicator... Hold on. Ferrum Aerospace velocity indicator. Just gonna Google that. Oh, people have tutorials on Ferrum Aerospace. No kidding. Velocity indicator moves. Okay. Reddit. Get the Reddit nerds on it. Seriously, by the way, the Kerbal Space Program subreddit is amazing. The things people can do. FAR velocity indicator. No good responses. Okay. Mach sweep. See, this really drops in lift. Okay. The other thing, I guess it's a utility. Ejection module. We want to be able to eject from this thing. From the nearest hatch. Unobstructed hatch. I guess that's the top. Maybe to be safe, we put this thing at the bottom. I have no idea what kind of... Oh, shoot rounds, parasails, squares. Let's do...
Thank you, Richard.
Holy crap!
I hope you're worth the coin the Duchess pledged you.
Nice. Thank you so much, Uthor. Thank you so much. That is amazingly kind of you. And reminds me that, in fact, we still need to work on that amazing new subscriber thing that we have planned. The one that Vaden came up with. Okay. Let's try to not die. Our abort button, our abort sequence. Toggle ejection module? How do we eject? Toggle? Let's save and test that first. Tuthor, he finally matters! Oh, nice, Tuthor. Very nice. That is a classy signed up joke there, a setup joke. Well done. Okay, Bill. Abort. Why does your parachute... Oh god. Wait, what? His parachute! It canceled... No! That is not fair. His parachute... What the hell was that? Okay, I'm calling bugs on that. I'm gonna load up an earlier version of the game because... No. That parachute deployed. That parachute deployed. Hold on, that is... I'm calling bug. This is literally right now. Isn't it? This is literally right now. Do I have a backup? Day 30? Day 9, day 11, day 11. These are not sorted. There's a quick save. Oh, this was a quick save from earlier today. Oh. This was when I was testing the aerospace mod. See, we have more reputation because we didn't lose all those Kerbals. We have more money. We have more science because we didn't get the other ones in yet. Kuthor, do you see the link to that clip? Tardy bloody vulture fungineer? What? Oh no, this is... Okay, this is about as cheaty as I can get. But I'm gonna load the earlier quick save that I have for today. As you can see, it loads back for a couple of hours. These are the hours we fast forward to get to the morning. The downside is we haven't lost the extra Kerbals. So it's kind of like this was all a simulation, all of a dream. But I simply do not accept that Bill Kerman got shot out of his airplane, his parachute opened, and then suddenly didn't open. Which means Jetvan is back alive. Okay, you know what we're doing? We're recovering this. Sounds apt. Oh man, this is... So, do those clips, do they get stored on my page?
Thank you, Witcher.
Holy crap!
I hope you're worth the coin the Duchess pledged you.
Alex, you too. Oh god, thank you so much. This is... You guys are too kind. And here's with me failing so much. Here's with me having... Basically, you're subscribing to Kerbal Snuff right now. Thank you so much, guys. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you so much. You are... Both of you are so kind for doing this. The sheer journey of frustration I have right now is unbelievable. You didn't sign up for this? I think you knew what you were getting into, sir. Okay. So, the downside is our entire... our entire design is now lost, but we can easily try and rebuild that thing. Seriously, though, guys, I really appreciate it. It's not as though I'm not. Are they connecting? So, oh, right, see. I'm certainly not in any financial trouble, financial difficulties or anything. But it is a case of this is an expensive hobby if you think about buying all the gear and that kind of thing to be able to play. Well, Kerbal is relatively cheap actually, but to be able to play most of these things, it's a relatively expensive hobby. And it is kind of these donations that help me be able to do it in a reasonably good way. So I really appreciate everybody wanting to help out like this. Plus, it's always amazing when people actually do donate, because most of the time, in truth be told, most of the time when people subscribe, I feel kind of like I feel kind of embarrassed, because people subscribe and I think like, oh god, for this? Oh god, I'm gonna have to be entertaining now. Oh god. Of course it isn't like that, but it's... I don't know. I guess it's a self-esteem thing, you could say. Wait, what am I doing here? There we go. Okay, let's try and keep this close. This is very rotated now. These wheels are closer to that center of mass. Let's put this forward a little bit. And adjust these downwards. And adjust that one upwards. There. But yeah, Kerbal Snuff is what you're getting today. And you know what? What do you think about using quick save for all these attempts? Because we lost a lot of Kerbals in our completely simulated experiments. Oh wait. Ooh. We're gonna probably have to move this wing up a little bit, but here's a problem. That is the port. So, one. Let's get this back. 1, 2. Oh, is that 3? So either we move these wings back like this, but then he shoots out the side. Okay, we need to test this anyway, so we're gonna do that in a moment. Let's also add our drag chutes in the back, drogue chutes, I mean. And our normal parachutes on the side. Get our abort action group. Group actions, eject crew. It's already there. Good. Shut down the engine. Deploy that chute. Deploy that chute. I think we're at the minimum of what we need already, aren't we? Oh, we used the old engine. So I wanted to try this afterburning turbojet. Gives us some electric charge. Has a lot of delta V. But Thrust weight of 1. Okay. This is the X3 project. Jet 1A. Let's adjust our stages. Check Ferrum. The angle of attack. It's going to be best at 5, but we can still make it on the other ones. The Mach sweep. It's going to be best below Mach 1, but our lift is still going to be okay, and our stability actually takes a weird little spike around 1. Or we're extra stable. Okay. Okay, Ferrum. Let's just check this. Test 1. I think it's fine. If the ejector module doesn't work correctly because of a glitch in the game's code, how are you supposed to comply with workplace health and safety regulations? Exactly. Quicksave seems legitimate. See, until we know for sure how the quicksave, the eject works, whether that's everything's acceptable and normal, I think once we have a fully functional, we are exactly sure how the eject button works, we could be good. F5, quick saved. Once we know that's okay, we can work with it. So he does get ejected from the side. So, he does get ejected from the escape pod that we have it. So that's good. No quick saves, blood murder, blood death and destruction. Wow, Hutor. Air intake. We built this, we didn't add air intake. I thought it was so clever. I thought it was so clever. Blood for the blood god, skulls for skull throne. Kerbals for the Kerbal graveyard. Well, particularly, I think another reason why I'd be tempted to say, hey, maybe quick saves are allowed for this is because we're working on a new aerodynamics model. Oh, wait, hold up. This is fascinating, but I want to make sure I know when I have to leave and stop the stream to get to the dinner on time. Can't have disappointing your parents. Let's see, if I left right away, when would I arrive? On time, so I have about half an hour. Air intakes. Unfortunately, we don't have the low-profile air intakes yet, so we're gonna have to take the big boys. Let's remove these to begin with. Grab our radial air intakes and add the big boys to the mix. Now these drogue chutes, ideally I would have liked them close by, but we cannot place them on top of these for some reason. Let's just put them on the back like that. Again, shift, save, launch, and quick save. You were going to say something about the intake, but you seem so sure of yourself. Oh, Uther. Yeah, I was sure of myself, but realized it was all folly, as usual. Quick saved. Okay. We have our new jet engine. Whoa, did you see that polygon little thing there? Oh god, abort. F9. Hold that down. Abort is kind of tricky to click. I need to